And welcome back to the 25Ks in GeoGuessr. Indonesia. I'm recording this right after recording South Korea. So I just thought, you know what? I'm already in psychological pain anyway. It's 30 degrees in my room, roughly, I'd guess. So that's not helping. Why not add to it? Why not play Indonesia? Um, you can see they're the best ever performance. Oops, that's not what I intended to do. Yeah, that's totally not a cheater, by the way. One completed game, average score 25,000. Absolutely not a cheater. But anyway, uh, even so, maybe it was just a prodigy that had that one game and then decided, okay, this game is too easy. Um, but no, even so, 42 minutes and 53 seconds for the best ever recorded game of Indonesia on Mapper's Map, at least, which does have 3,769 plays. So we're not in for an easy run here. I'll try to get the 25k. I did say for South Korea we might be here for a couple hours. The same applies to Indonesia, probably worse. So let's go. Create a challenge and let's start in 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh god. Oh no. All right. Yeah, and for some reason, my GeoGuessr just sometimes decides it doesn't really want to load. I don't really know why. As you can see here, like other times it works perfectly without any problems. Um, and then sometimes it doesn't want to load. Yeah, I don't know what any of that means. But we're at least somewhere next to a town. Even if I have no idea which one or where. This is annoying that it doesn't load quicker than that when I want to zoom in. Probably my best chance of finding information, at least semi-quickly, is this. Jawa Timur. Timur means east, I think. I'm pretty sure. East Java. Uh, Tuban, Bangilan. So this is like the smallest entity. Bangilan is a bit bigger, but I don't know if Bangilan is a town as well. Tuban is actually here, so maybe Tuban is the bigger one. And this is the smallest one. Um, Bangilan. That show up anywhere, or are we generally in Tuban? I mean, it could be. Although it would look a bit weird, considering how big Tuban is. Um, Now that I think about it, unless I find road names anywhere, I'm not quite sure how I'm supposed to pinpoint this. Main problem with Tuban is, and why I think we can't be there, is because north of Tuban is the ocean. And this is not the ocean. Which means to me, we're probably somewhere not too far away, but a bit further south, somewhere like here. Although it does go north here, so maybe not quite there. What do we have here? Anything interesting? No. Indonesia is just generally off. What do we have here? Desa Kedung Harjo. That could be interesting. There, for example, is Gena Harjo. That's close. Kedung Harjo. There's Sambong Rejo. So we are probably in this area somewhere. There's Karang Rejo. I could just now spend a lot of time looking over the map and trying to figure out where it is. I'm also trying to find where it is, not figure it out. Do I want to do that? Probably not, right? But we have to be somewhere close to here. Over here, maybe. Alright, we'll go a bit further. Kedung Hajo, I'll try to remember that. Which direction, though? this one. Because it does look like we're in a decent town in terms of size, at least. Let's see. Here, maybe. Yeah. They're all difficult to read. Jalan Raya Sido Kumpul, number 18, Bangilan, Jatirogo, Tuban. Where's Jatirogo? That's the interest. There's Jatirogo. Just spelled slightly differently, but that's fine. Is it this one or probably this one? Probably here somewhere. And Jalan Raya Sido Kumpul. This is just Jalan Jatirogo. Might not be on like the main road. Oh, Kedong Harjo. That's it, right? Is this Raya Bangilan? Sort of. That does sort of fit. And if we were up here somewhere, that fits in terms of the general area. Do I just straight up want to go back to that then? I've walked south a bit. Let me go back to this. There's our Kedong Harjo. Straight north-south. And this road goes off to the southeast. Pretty steep actually. So it kind of, I'm pretty sure it has to be this. There would be two small side roads to the north here. There's one. Is that? No, that's just a house. It could be this one as well. No, that's also just a house. I mean, they could be on the map for all I know. What else would I see here? We would eventually cross a river, which we did. This goes sort of more south, and then we cross a river, yes, and then it should straighten out to more towards, yes, that's it, and then it goes a bit towards the north, yep. Then we continue here, and eventually, after a very long time, apparently, we have this road, which goes north, which has to be this, I would assume. If we take that road and do go north, then we eventually hit that point where it curves here. And then it's just a question of where did we start. I actually started next to it. This side. Okay. Yes, I see. Right at the edge here. Yes, although maybe like here. All right, let's go with that. 3, 2, 1, go. Thankfully, Indonesia is huge, so it's not too exact with distances. So that was actually easier than I thought it would be. But that was just the first round, and look with what we're presented here. Middle of the jungle, or at least it feels like it, although that sign is good. Bajawa and Mbai. I don't know if Jawa is on Java. Membawa. I can't see anything particularly helpful on that. If I could read all of it, there might be something on there, but I can't read all of it very well. Ryung Pota and Bajawa. None of it really rings a bell. I'm not sure if I maybe shouldn't have continued towards Bajawa instead of doing this. Probably seems like a smart idea considering what I'm looking at here, though I'd like to try and check out the other direction first. I'll try to keep those city names in my head. So, is there anything written on these houses? PlayStation 2. Telcom, sure. What does this have to say? Okay, that's got nothing important. As the temperature rises. Say no. Too small, can't read it. Did that have anything? Come on. This is what I was. Just a fence. No, just a fence. Wait, yellow sign maybe something. No, it's not a yellow sign. It's bottles of something. Yeah, it just continues. It's a sprawling sort of a town that just goes on for a long time along this main street. Looks slightly promising, but there was something I wanted to check out here as well, I think. No, these are all just the same holders for bottles. There's Hotel Florida. Come on. But I can't read that really. If we're in Uruguay, I know where Florida is. If we're in the US, I know where Florida is. If we're in Indonesia, not really. Tourism harbor though, so we're close to the harbor. I do feel like I have seen something like Riung on these islands here before, but I might just be imagining things. No, I can't see it. I think I might have been thinking of the Riau Islands. Barjawa. Can I see that anywhere? Not that I have to continue for ages if it actually shows up at a decent zoom level. Could be in the south as well. Just following the coast. I can't see it, but I would definitely like to go towards the tourism harbor. I'm sure that would have some sort of information. Not that I can see the information here even. Alright, just get me to the harbor. Selamat di Kelurahan Nangamese. Okay. Jalan dan Terima Kasih. That feels familiar, so I don't think it's a city name and just some word in Indonesian. This Nangamese Riung Flores. About that sign. It might not even be bad, but I can't read it from here. Okay. Bye. About this. Riung. Just the same things over and over again. Jawa. Bakti Usada. That's not helpful. This is like the biggest Indonesian bank, by the way. So if you ever see that somewhere, you're in Indonesia. Probably. I mean, maybe they have some of them outside of Indonesia as well, but I wouldn't think so. Okay. Maybe if I actually make it to the harbor, which I do hope is in this direction, it'll at least tell me which island I'm on. That would be much appreciated. Although I feel like I've gone on for way longer than 800 meters. Which it said on the sign the harbor would be in. Route information. Labuan Bajo. Labuan is like an island in Malaysia, so that can't be it. Probably means something else as well, as does everything. Apparently. 08. 08. I think 08 was a cell phone number. Was it? Not sure. That's awful. Can't quite read that very well. Bilaspur. Pulau. What about this? Keep this area clean. There's water to the north, so at least I now know which direction the coast is in. We are probably on a smaller island, I would guess. Let me just check out a couple of them. You can see any of what we're looking for. Not even sure if these have coverage. I'm gonna check them either way. I mean, Bajawa has to be somewhat visible, right? That can't be too difficult to see. It does not look like it's here. Miro, no. No. Labuen Mappin, no. Bajawa stand out somewhere, maybe. Doesn't look like it. Not here. Not here. But up here. No. I'll have a look through this. Just not very not very thoroughly, but just to have a bit of a look at it. What about these islands? I don't think so. No. I don't think this has coverage either. And it does not really look like Kalimantan. Don't really think there's many places where it would fit anyway. Maybe Sulawesi. I could see that. At least in theory. No. Not here. This all doesn't fit directionally. Maybe here somewhere. Can't see Bajawa. There's Baja. Close. One of these. No. It's not. Have I checked all of these? Don't think there's any left that I haven't checked that have coverage. At least like given a quick look at. All right. So I think most likely scenario is that we're not on one of the smaller islands, but actually on, as I'll go back here, was Bajawa. We're actually on, well, Java probably, or Sumatra, which is not good news. It's really not where you want to be. Did that say Peribuhan? Elabuhan Marapokot. Yeah, I did not see that anywhere either. But we do know we've got water to the north. We have a tiny piece of information for all of Indonesia, which narrows it down slightly. But definitely not enough. What about this? Okay, that's another potentially useful sign that no one can read. But I guess if we do make it to Bajawa, at least we'll be maybe at the biggest place in this area. Feel like it might be. The other possibility is we could, just by going south, eventually make it to the south coast, which would tell us that we could potentially be on a very small island. Or we could reach an end in coverage, which would also be interesting because it would also confirm the small island part. Because I don't think there's much like segregated coverage in Indonesia otherwise. So it wouldn't really make much sense to find a dead end in all directions, I mean, with this little to show for it. This could definitely take a while to get to Bajawa. Maybe a minute or two. Maybe half an hour. Probably not half an hour, to be honest. But I really don't know. I should have also probably taken another look at phone codes in Indonesia before starting this game, just as a refresher. That way I would actually know whether the 8 is an area code or not, instead of just guessing that it isn't. Okay, there's a bit more traffic here. With that, I mean there were 3 motorbikes going past instead of just nothing. Uh, this is only round 2. These are sort of the worst rounds in Indonesia for me. On some random island, probably, and the more I look at it, the more I feel like, yeah, it probably is just a random small island somewhere. And you just don't really have much information to go off. But we will find it eventually. Probably. I say eventually. I can't be 100% sure. At least in this area, my internet's moving relatively quickly again. But if this goes on for a long time, I might just, lay some music over the footage of me traveling through the middle of nowhere. Because I really can only talk so much about random trees in the middle of Indonesia. I think that's probably not a bad idea. It's just, I'll think about. There's a couple more things I can probably tell you about Indonesia. Some parts of Indonesia have names that are, just specific to that region. In terms of its town and city names, like for example, the area in sort of the south of Sumatra, the most western part of Java has a lot of names that start with like CI, like Silicon here, and Cirebon, and that's only in this area. And also, this part of Java has a lot of towns that start with Kalang, I think, which I haven't seen anywhere else either. So, just going through those names can sometimes tell you which rough area you could be in. But yeah, that you kind of have to get lucky for that and finding a town name that actually adheres to that. Or adheres to any rule that you know. So yeah, it is probably a good idea if you do see a town name in Indonesia that you think, okay, I now have to look at the map for it. Do try and check specific areas to see if it's a town name that's maybe unique to one area. And if you found an area where town names that appear similar happen to be in like a larger congestion, then maybe like try a couple more areas and see if you can find any. And if you can't find any, then it's probably safe to assume that they only appear in that specific area. As I do actually see a house here. Nothing else but that house. So no information yet. and I think it's time for the music. I'll be back. Okay, got something here. Not particularly helpful, I don't think. Yeah, right, transaction online. It's a bank. Lianan Tea Bank. It might be specific to an area, Lianan, but I really don't know which area it would be, unfortunately. But we're at least in a village now. What do we have here? It's not helpful, I don't think. No, can't see anything on that that would help me out right now. Let's hope there's a bit more to this village than what I've seen so far. Because otherwise, I'll just be going through the middle of the jungle again. I think that was the end of the village, to be honest. Well, cue the music. We're coming up to another sign here that tells us Bajau is straight on, which we're going to go to, and Marongela is to the west. Not particularly helpful information to me, but I also just wanted to, as this one probably tells us, just Ryung is that way. Yep. I just wanted to tell you as well that I feel like with what I'm seeing here, because I do have a pretty good view from here now, I'm not really sure about a small island anymore. And we have traveled quite some distance, so I feel like we might be on one of the bigger islands after all. Still not really sure which one though. What was that? Nothing helpful. So, I'll be back. Okay, we've got another sign here that does point to Bajawa, but also to Soa, Wolomese, Poma, Buawai, Nagerawe, and Wolokuku. And I have not heard of any of them ever. What does this say? Gada again, Wolomese, Amainai, Bajawa Riung. Obviously, the street connecting Bajawa and Riung. It is pretty clear to me at this point. Just let me confirm again. I want to go to Bajawa. Don't want to go the wrong way. Bajawa is left in sort of the way I'm looking at right now. So Bajawa is this way. I hope. Or was there another? No, this is the only option. Okay. So again, we continue towards Bajawa. Oh no. We've hit a dead end. Okay. It's not been long. So we'll try to go back and try the try and see if it's possible to go the other way that was towards the other cities on that sign. If it is, which way was it? Was it this way? It's also, for some reason, it started loading horribly slow again. Oh, yep. This always makes it really hard to figure out which way you have to go. I think it's this way. No, nope, that's certainly the wrong way. Yeah, and if it is possible to go the other way, I'll try. If it's not possible, well, I'm ready for about an hour of map scrolling. You know, I never do this, but I think for this one, I might just put timestamps in the video so that you can see when exactly this has an end. But we'll see. For now, I've got bigger problems to worry about. I do hope that I don't just miss the point where the road splits up, but I don't think I can. Okay, I've made it back, so now is the moment of truth. Can I go this way? Yes, I can. I do not know if that is a thing I like or not. Because it does mean... Well, we're trying this way then. We've actually hit a decent looking road here. I feel like this might actually take us somewhere. If it actually loads. Denatana Timur. So East Denatana. Ryung Poma Bajawa. Okay. Still doesn't tell me much, but maybe, just maybe, there'll be better signs along this route. Well, look at this. We've got a lovely little bridge here. Completely useless to me, but it looks nice. Maybe that... No, of course I can't read that. Maybe someone has graffitied the province on the bridge? Not that anything is loading anyway. There's a new city we haven't seen before. Bandara Mengeruda. Don't know it. Oh, you can apparently get to Bajawa this way too, which is curious. I'm actually not sure if I want to go to Bajawa here. Let me see that. Come on. It's really annoying that GeoGuessr stops working every like 5 seconds. Don't think that's helpful at all. Do we go this way or this way? Let me first take a look at this. Not quite far enough. Come on. Maybe that's two different cities as well. I can't tell. I don't know. Which city do I want to go to? I want to continue this way, I guess. There's a possibility for me to make it to Bajawa. I'm going there. So I guess I'll see you then. Okay. I figured out the island. I figured out the island after 47 minutes. Now, let me zoom in because I still don't actually see any of what I'm looking for. So I wonder where it is. Do I see any of the things? Up here somewhere? Maybe? It was on the north coast after all. Wait, that's Jalan Lintas Tompu, so it's not this road. What about this road? Jalan Lintas Sumbawa. It's not this road. Where else could it really be though? What about this road? I mean, those are all coastal roads as well. I need a road that isn't coastal, that just leads right into the middle of nowhere like this one. That's also not the right place. Bima Sape. It's also not great. Sapewera, Waipanasoa, or Soariung. We're looking for those. Sondo. That's Tenteparado. It's not helpful. I mean, it says the island right there. Surely this has to be the right island then. Or is there an island? Wait, Timor is east. I'm an idiot. I was looking at west. Yeah, Timor is east. Jeez. So it should be here. That makes more sense as well with how the island looks. Still need to find it. But this shouldn't be too difficult anymore, I think. I mean, that's what I'd say at least. Not that I can see anything. What if it's like all the way up there somewhere? What's this road called? Doesn't have a name? No. Okay, that's great then. Is this part of it? Are these all part of it as well? They might actually be. They might all be part of it too. That one I don't think is. That one might. Yeah, that one's also part of it, I think. So maybe it's down here. I know this has coverage partly at least. But less so on the north coast, I'm pretty sure. And I can't see anything here. What about this island? So many islands. What about Sau Island? No, surely not that one. This one? Waingapu, that's not that, right? No, that's Waipana. Ngalo is also not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Ngada. Bajawa. I found Bajawa. There's a Yung. I found it. 51 minutes in. All right. GeoGuessr has become really slow for me. But that's fine, since I found it. There's the harbor. Started here somewhere. All right, let's go back to the start. Probably like 50 kilometers back to the coast. I don't even want to know how far I made it. Well, I really do want to know. I feel like I probably made it down to here somewhere. So where exactly did we start? I went east. Not too far away was this road that went to the north. Right, it is getting really slow. I think I might restart Chrome after this round. I'll leave the timer running. It's going to be a couple seconds at most. This road where Bajawa is to the east, sort of. Probably this here, actually. This intersection. Does look like it might be something church related. There's also this road over here, which I think fits. What would that lead to? Although this is actually kind of a south-going road. Not that I can see because it's not loading as always, but you know. Maybe here? No, surely not, right? Maybe it is though. Maybe it is. I continue because that is fitting. Can I go that way? I can. How far does that continue? Very shortly before it hits a dead end, so I think that fits. More quick check over there. Let's see it. Yeah, it starts getting very curvy. And the biggest curve is one over there. Yeah, I think probably fits though, to be honest. So back to this. There's one small road to the north here, and then there's a... Well, it's still just very straight. Eventually it goes more even. Even in terms of straight west. Then it goes a bit more northwest, very slightly still. And eventually you hit sort of the main part of town with the tourist harbor as well. And then it makes that, well, this turn over here, that's fine. What is at the end here? Did I ever explore? Was that how I left town? Might have done, but this is very long. And eventually, come on, load, finish loading, please. Thank you. Eventually, you hit this here. Yeah, which looks right. This was to, yep. Now the question is, which tiny road is that? Potentially this one? Doesn't really have a similar road to the south though. Could it be a different one? Could it be like this? There's a big building there. Ipore. This? At the mini pore? It's to the south, I guess. But still, after that, it's a slight curve. Because it does think like I'm traveling further to get there than I would have to if I was here. I feel like it might actually be this. No, it's this one. It's 100% this one. Okay. There should be this road right here. Again, if it loads. Yep. This one right here. Which leads up there. Which means we are right here. I'm gonna guess now. And I'm gonna get 5k, and I'm going to show you the path logger. It actually manages to load it, because Jesus Christ. Holy hell. Woohoo! Alright. Under an hour. It's just one round, but yes, under an hour. That is probably the biggest path logger I've ever seen. And I'll measure the exact length afterwards. For now, I'll be right back. I'll be restarting Chrome. Alright, we're back, and it's already a whole lot smoother. So I also grabbed myself something to drink quickly, so that's why a minute has passed. And for round 3, it looks like we're at least somewhat in a city. Hopefully has enough information so that I don't have to go this far again. That could be decent if I could read it. Bagan Siapyapi. Yep. Sure. Never heard of it. What about this sign here? Bagan Barat. Barat, I think, is actually west. Bagan West. Now we're entering a town. What am I saying? We're entering sort of the more town-like part of the town. Hikamatan Bangko. Pretty much just looking for a city name somewhere. Or something. I mean, it's probably Bagan Siapyapi. Probably. I like a bit more confirmation. There's another 8. So I think at this point I'm pretty sure that that is cell phones. Because I don't think this is the same island as we just were. Let's try it this way. Yeah, it probably is Bagan Siapi. Happy. This definitely gives me like big city feelings though. Yapi Api. Riau. Thank you, that's what I was looking for. But these don't have coverage as far as I'm aware. Is that any of this called that? Does this even have a name? Angkalan Api. Maybe it is the right area. But I can't find what I'm looking for. Here at least. Maybe on the other island. What about this? No, surely not. I don't think these have coverage. And even if they did, there's no city there. Is there another province? Oh, Riau is just... Okay, it's not just the islands, it's this province as well. That was a bit stupid from me. So we're probably on this part somewhere. What was it called again? Bagan Siapi Api. There's loads of cities here. I can't see it right now. Maybe it's something that shows up if you zoom in closer on the bigger cities, like Jambi. Doesn't look like it. Oh, this is actually Jambi. This is not Yao. This is Yao. My brain is melted from last round. No, it doesn't look like it's here. Probably not here either then. No. I think we'll just have to continue looking then. So I can't see it. This definitely doesn't have coverage. I'm like 99.9% sure. But then, yeah. You have to be somewhere in Riao, but where? Bagan Siapiapi. Rohil as well. Is Rohil something that stands out somewhere? Not that I can see. There's Roe Matiga. I don't really see the point in zooming in this much either because it's a huge city. Like, surely it would stand out if I was zoomed further out. But apparently it doesn't. About this. Yep, this just says Siapi, I think. I wasn't looking at something that starts with an S, to be fair, maybe. Nope. Definitely not. Bit closer, maybe? Nope. Can't see anything. Don't think these have coverage, but even then, yeah, there's just no big city there. There's something. Guess I'll just have to continue. Well, I mean, at least there's a lot of information here. Yapi. Just says the same thing everywhere. Which makes sense, I guess, because that's where we are. But why is it not on the map? I don't think something like distances to other cities in Indonesia even exists on signs. So I can't even hope to find that. But maybe just a sign pointing me towards another city close by. Can I not go that way? No, doesn't look like I can. What do you have to say? Bangko. Provincia Real. I mean, that's unmistakable. What's this say? Kabupaten Rokan Hilir. I mean, I don't think I've looked for that either specifically. Does that stand out anywhere? No. Of course not. Why would it? Uh, just go back towards the city this way. Jalan Pusara Hilir. None of that is really helpful. This is back into the city, but one street further to the north now. Hmm. Yeah, this is not any better. This just tells me what I already know. Area Dumai. Finally. Thank you. We are somewhere here. Can I find any of the Jalans? Jalan Palawan. It does say just say area Dumai, so maybe we're not like in Dumai, but just somewhere close to it. But that wouldn't really make. I mean, we could be here, somewhere like there. I think that would still sort of make sense. But I can't find it there either. Manga Paya. Ooh. I think I almost have to go back to what I think is the main street, which is this one. Let's see if I can't find the name of it again. This actually just looks like downtown now. What's this say? Nothing new. What is this? Kantor Bupati Rokan Hidir. I mean, surely that would then stand out here somewhere. If there's so much that's called that. Maybe the Dumai area is even bigger than I thought. Maybe Duri is part of the Dumai area. Doesn't look like it. Where am I? What am I even looking for? I'm not even. I'm looking for a big street name. But this seed so far has sucked all the energy out of me. Jaya. No. This one. That's just Palawan again. That's a north-south road though, actually. It does look like we're very close to the city center. Apparently it's here, I guess. I'll have a quick look. Maybe up here. You know, maybe I'll try something. What if I just continuously go north? Will I hit the ocean? Just continuing and continuing to the north. Surely eventually I'll hit the ocean, right? Hmm, not so sure. I mean, there are still some houses around, so we could easily still be in the city. But the population density is getting thinner and thinner. And now we can't go north anymore. Is it though because there's water behind this hill? No, apparently not. Apparently we can still very much go north. In which case I'm then still doubtful about the Dumai thing. At least about being in Dumai city itself. Because surely if I were to be in the city center, then I've gone north for way too far. This should not be possible at all. Then where am I? Ooh. I'll just continue this way. I mean, if nothing else, it should at least give me the information on how far away from the sea we are. And if I can't find anything within like 5 minutes, then at least I know the answer is very, very far away. It does look like we are very, very far away. Sort of goes a bit more wet, actually more east than north now. We're still sort of going in the right direction. You say nothing important. Hmm. Just show me the sea, please. I ask for nothing more than the sea. That sign, could any of those signs even provide me with anything that I don't already know? I doubt it. I really doubt it. Got a bridge here? There's water, and normally these sort of boats suggest to me that it's either a large river that goes on for a while or we're relatively close to the sea. And I'm just, going alongside the coast, but too far away to actually see it. Which is possible. Are we going more north again now? Would I even, if I were to go, for example, over here? I'd never even make it to the sea, would I? I'm not sure this is the best idea or the best way to spend my time here. I think I'll stop that in a bit. Yeah, I can't see my. Actually, we're going very well, not straight north, but oh, the better road. Well, I want to follow that road then, actually. Unless, well, it immediately turns towards road again and now goes east, if not southeast. All of my hopes were quickly ruined. But the nice road is back. What about this? Uh, None of that is particularly useful to me. We're now actually heading south. Brilliant. But again, as I said, the road is nice now. So I hope that in a short while at least, I'll find a sign that points me to a city that's close by or something like that. Then it doesn't teleport me here. You have to say. It still says Rokan Hillier. I have still no idea what that actually means. And the road's worse again. And I think from this point onwards, I don't think it'll go back to good. This doesn't look good. Okay, I'm going back to the start. Let's try this again. Go back into the city. The outside of the city has nothing to offer for me, apparently. There's a big roundabout there. Does the roundabout itself have anything? No, it does not. Wait, what even is this? Is this not how I came to the city in the first place? I could have sworn I just walked that way and then found the city. Which way was the city? Surely not this way. No. Did I go the other way? Did I go north? Maybe. Might have done. Yeah, probably did. Yeah, there's all the Bagan Siapiapi signs again. Alright. Nice fish there. Nice fish you got there. Hmm. This would be the big road, right? That the way I went? I mean, this is clearly not the big road yet. This is the big road. Jalan Perniagaan. Jalan Tuazan Medan. Wait, isn't Medan here? Where's Tuazan? I'm not sure, but I want to know now. I mean, it's entirely possible that there could be another Medan somewhere in Riau province. But there's Tuazan something big that's like miles away. Is any of these streets called Jalan Tuasan Medan? That might actually not be where this is, though. Balai. I mean, maybe, though. That's Medan Binjai, Medan Banda Aceh. It's not like I can find what I'm looking for here either. Can I? Doesn't look like I can. What is Tuasan? I don't know what Tuasan is. Do we have it here somewhere? This Jalan Perniagaan. Where would that be? I walked north to get into the city. Jalan Ratu Sima. Was a roundabout. That's not a roundabout. No, the roundabout was to the south. Never mind. Perniagan. I want to confirm that that's actually the name of the road, though. Yes, it is Perniagan. Says it here as well. Cool. Wait, this actually goes north-south. It's being stupid again. I was checking for west-east roads. Do those roads often change names? And this isn't really north-south. It sort of bends a lot. Patimura Street. Still called the same here? No. Pangaran. What does it change here at that roundabout? I want to have that actually in my view somewhere. It was Perniagan, I'm pretty sure, but still. Actually, never mind. I can remember that. Right over here somewhere. Further in this direction. What about this road? These are all too small though. Not here. This is way too short and small. I've checked pretty much every road here that I think it could be. It's not any of them. What does that tell me? That it's not in this city. But how? And why? And where is it? Wouldn't be here, would it? Where else could it be? Oh, how? Literally? Okay, it's hidden by this, I guess, but. Oh, we came from here, I think. This is Penyagon. Yes, we came from here. I'm having the worst time of my life. No, I'm not actually, but not too far away. Okay, how am I even supposed to pinpoint that? We don't even have buildings on these roads. The other direction towards the... This is a roundabout, I'm pretty sure. Towards that might be closer. How close though? Or is there anything significant along the way? What was that? Catayadera. I mean, it's just not even a PY for it. Sure. Sure, I guess. There's this roundabout. And this way is just a dead end. Here. At this. I think we're further west. Where exactly? I really don't know. There's it. There's just no way for me to tell what is actually a side road and what isn't. Judging by the map and what I'm offered on Street View. There's this. Uh, there should be like one major road to the south. Can I find a road to the south? He just parked his motorcycle there. I'll take any major road to the south. That will at least give me some information. Is that a small A small river. That could be this. Yes. Goes north here. No, the direction doesn't matter. Doesn't match at all. There's a roundabout. I could not see a single road going south. Let's try north then. There is one road here, actually. It's very close by. Question is, which one is it? Goes and then immediately turns east. I think it actually is this one. Which means there should be one to the north pretty close by here. Potentially this one. Yes. How far away are we from each? We're much closer to this one. But I'd say not too close. So I'd say actually right on that blue line. Yes. Round 4. I'm still hating it, but I'm still on for a perfect score. 2 more rounds to go. What even is this? It's just, this is not in, this is out of town. Let me go the other way. Let's not be stupid. There's signs. Sanku Jalan number 1. We're in Sanku. Where is Sanku? No one knows. Including me. Bangka Barat. It's a West Bangka. No idea what Bangka is. It's not too small, I would say, here. Should be findable on the map if it's not like in Java or something like that. Bangka Barat. Tells me the same information. Anything here? This, no. That intersection looked bigger. Sanku, kilometer 97. Kilometer 97 of what specifically? Tempilang. Bangka Barat. Show me this, please. Any of that helpful? Sriwijaya. That sounds familiar. I don't know why. Well, probably because I've seen it before. That's generally why things sound familiar. I don't know where from is the better sentence. But I will spend a couple seconds trying to find something called that. Because I do think I've seen it and it's big. But where it is, I don't really know. It might also just be something in Indonesia that has nothing to do with a city. But I'm willing to take that risk for now. Because I have already spent a lot of time looking for information. I'd rather spend a quick time or short time on the map trying to see if I can't find that quickly. Sriwijaya. At this point, though, I think I probably can't. As it turns out. Well, what else do we have here? Nothing that helps me. But I do feel like do I want to go that way? Oh, this might be helpful. If I could read it. Tempilang. The Tempilang is an area for sure. Anything helpful? Kabarat. I don't think so. Is this direction good? Maybe. Maybe not. I'd rather go the other direction first. To be honest. I don't really know why, it's just a gut feeling. Let's say, yeah, this is Sanku. 97th kilometer. Angkabarat Kabupaten. To be honest, this road looks even worse, I think. Yeah, no, I was right the first time. Go the other way. You can always change your mind. What was that blue sign there? Didn't I see a blue sign here somewhere? No, must have imagined it. Alright, off we go. Wonder if I can find Tempilang. Probably not. Probably yes if I was to search for an hour. Probably not if I want to do it quickly. Nope. Just the same we've seen already. Tempilang Persiapan. It's not an area though, is it? I do not think that's an area. But I will have to quickly check. Because I've been wrong before. No, not an area. Well, maybe an area, but not a province. What are you offering to me? Not a whole lot. Oh, let me continue. Nothing here. What about on these ads? No, just blurriness. What about this? No. What about these two? Banka Barat. If I haven't seen that a million times yet. That might be interesting. Kota Pusaka. Can't read that very well. Banka Barat. Maybe that means we're somewhere near a border area. I wouldn't think so, but could potentially hint at it. Selamat datang. Yes. Goodbye. And hello. UKM Mart. Oh, maybe. Tempilang Bangka Barat. No. Absolutely not. No. Well, Let's go into the middle of nowhere then. I actually do have a feeling that just based on the landscape, it looks a bit like Kalimantan, but I really don't have anything to confirm that. Maybe that will help. Tempilang, Simpang. Not really, unless those are cities that do show up. I'm gonna have a quick look here once more, just to see if I'm not missing something very obvious. There's Tepaling, that's close. What was it? Tempilang? Tempilang. No, don't seem to be missing something very obvious. Maybe over here. But usually, from my experience, Sulawesi is a lot easier than that. Like Sulawesi places there usually just put their province everywhere. From my experience of it, at least. No. I want to miss that sign, even though it's probably useless. Yes, definitely useless. Oh no, it's loading slowly again. 0716. I'm pretty sure. Now, if only I remembered, I'm pretty sure 07 is like here. But imagine remembering that. I certainly don't. Why is there something called Big Swamp River? What do we have here? Nothing I can read. Well, at least nothing helpful I can read. Some things I can't read that might be helpful. Some things I can read that aren't. So much to read. So little useful information. What about this one? That's a massive sign. Please tell me something useful about it. Yeah. No. How about no? Bilang Bangka Barat. Yes, yes, I'm aware. No. Tempilang. Is everything else also just going to tell me Tempilang? Would assume so, although this looks slightly more promising, maybe. Just maybe though. That might actually be a province flag or something like that, but I don't know province flags in Indonesia. Unfortunately. That maybe could have saved me a bit of time. Shanghai. What about over here? Nope. Nope. This one looks a bit like it has cookies. That was not what I was going to say. Here maybe. Lincoln. No. 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 Just lots and lots of no. These are all sort of the same signs now. Talk less, do more. Yeah, I'm trying. Not easy if you don't put your provinces anywhere. Sambajaya Tempilang. No. Please be useful sign. Yeah, that's a no. What about you? Nope. Mm-mm. Definitely not. That's literally just empty. We've made it to Tempilang. Wait, didn't that say? It says Provinsi Kepulauan Bangka. That's not a province though, right? Never heard of that, at least. No. What about this? No. Now I can't see it anymore. Bilitung. Der Bankansiaria. Sumsdelbabel. Super grand prize. Well, who? God damn it. More ads that don't tell you where you are. Not that ads should normally do that, but for some reason in Indonesia, all of them do. Not helpful. Surprisingly unhelpful, considering where it's placed. Okay, those just disappeared. Oh no, I'm totally not tired at all. I could do this for hours. Something, please? No. There's a big intersection. Maybe? Long, yes, I'm aware. I mean, Tempilang does sort of look like, again, it's pretty big. So, would hope that if I just can get the region, that I could find it. I don't know if going. What was that sign I saw? Another town, isn't it? Yeah, that's just a new town. I'm gonna go east at the intersection. And maybe it'll bring me somewhere. Please. No. This is not really leading anywhere. What about this? Nope. Not far away from saying whatever. I'll look for it on the map somewhere. But considering how long it took me to find what I was searching for last round, which was already in theory pretty easy to find, I, I don't really want to. I mean, one big problem of Indonesia is that it all looks the same. So I can't really tell at all which area of Indonesia I'm in. I did say it looks kind of like Kalimantan, sort of like 10 minutes ago, maybe. And I still think that. But so does every other part of Indonesia. So I'm not sure that's going to be any help. And it's getting slower again. Brilliant. Just what I needed. Will we find anything this way? Come on. Like, literally, why? I'm clicking. Just move me. If you show me where I can move by clicking, then please do so. Unhelpful. Bangka Barat. Very unhelpful. Dirgahayuri. No. We're entering another town. Town of Sinasuya. And we see more ads that we've already seen a million times before. This time I can read it a bit better. I mean, still not good enough though. I don't know which direction is going to lead me to anything here. This going to be better? Not that it loads. They both look awful, to be honest. Go this way. It's just more small villages. You know what? Might fast forward this, but I've had enough of traveling. Let me look at the map for a bit. I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to look for, though. I'm gonna look for Timpilang. But I don't know if that's the first thing that would show up. And there's just so much text on my screen here. I don't even know if I would see it if I scroll right past it. Gonna zoom out a bit more just to cover more area, but I don't know if that's a good idea. Because it is big, but it's not that big. Tembilahan, I had hoped for a very short time. No, I can't see it. Let's try Java then. Or do I have to zoom in? Probably this is fine. Can't see it on here. Hmm. There's so many weird town names in Indonesia. Where I'm sure like half of them aren't even right. And it's just Google doing weird stuff with their map. Uh, can't see it here. Hmm. Probably not on that island. Now we're getting to other islands. I'll probably feel familiar if it was on Bali. Probably too big for this island. Don't think those have 7 as an area code. Sulawesi might actually. I think it might actually be Sulawesi. It has 7 as an area code. If only I could remember if that was this round or last round that I saw those area codes. That would also be good. I think it was this round. Um, hmm. Can't see anything. And I'm not far away from giving up, if I have to be completely honest. Not there. Surely it's not here. Can't really imagine how it would be. It's got Tiamplong, which is close to Timpilong. You just feel there's some like tiny point on the map that I just can't find. Ah, we'll find it eventually. I'm not giving up now. I've already spent 2 hours on it. Even though I am super annoyed that this is not moving faster. Because there's really no reason why it's not. Absolutely none. Because it's not like it's just lagging all the time. I could understand that. It's got like this every like 10 images where it's just not doing anything for a couple seconds. And that just makes no sense. What do we have here? Yeah. Yeah, go on. Okay. We've got these again. That's cool. Don't know if they're a phenomenon in all of Indonesia or just that specific area of I think it was, which island was it? It was this island back then. Surely we're not here again though, right? Was it even that island? I think it was. Okay. Why have I not seen like literally not even one useful sign though? Like useful in the sense of, or not useful, but sign in the sense of like a signpost that points me to a different city. Like one that's findable on the map, ideally. Nothing here. Yep, sure, just don't load. It's fine. Actually, show me what that green sign said. Sungai Dua. Apor. Nope. It's just nothing. Just nothing. More trees is what there is. It's not even every like 10 images anymore. It's more often. It's getting worse. I feel like I could just do the music thing again, but I don't think I've got enough music to put in here to fill all of this nothingness. just just give me something. Like this is just complete emptiness. Okay, that's another village that will have no new information for me. No. What about this? No, that's just a mosque. Otavaringin, so that's where we are now. I'd honestly restart my browser literally during the round if I could go back to this place, but I can't, so I can't do it. I'm certainly getting my money's worth out of this game, though. What? There was a sign there. What's that say? Just it was just more ads, I know, but are some of them useful? That one certainly isn't. Is that one? Surabaya. Surabaya something? That seems familiar as well. Yeah, Surabaya is here. I hope that means we're somewhere close to it. Because I'm now going to spend quite a bit of time looking close to it on the map, at least. It could also be in this island. That would also be close, I guess. Let's zoom in further. Do more villages show up? Not really, actually. I'd have to zoom in really far for the POIs to show up with the names. There's Pluto. I think this zoom level is fine. Because if I'm not going to find it at this level, I'm not going to find it at any level. Uh, hmm. Where would it be? I have that feeling that potentially it's just a product that comes from there and we're not all that close to it. That could unfortunately be the case. But I'd like to have hope that we at least not like on a completely different island. That would be nice. Like if you're advertising it for it comes from there, and at least make it be about it being local. This is way too dense. We're not gonna be there. Anything with over here somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Up here. No. I mean, it does fit into my prejudice. It would fit into my prejudices though, where like if you're on a specific island in Indonesia that's not like the bigger ones. So basically, it's not Java or Sumatra. Then you're much more likely to put your province somewhere. Java does that so rarely, and Sumatra does it occasionally, but not as much as I'd like by any stretch of the imagination. Also, the general temperature is just not aiding my well-being. Literally not being able to find the towns anywhere is also not helping. No. Seems like that clue was a bust. I had hope. Truly did. And now that hope has been smashed, and we're going to continue down that way. And I'm probably not going to find anything else for another 10 minutes. At least. Where's that one? Which village are we entering now? Sang. Sure. Fine by me. As long as we're entering something. No, that's just the same advertisement as everywhere else. Ooh, there's 2 roads here. Oh, interesting. What? Wait, did I go past anything here? Is that on both sides? No. Let me look at it from here. No, it just says Tempilang. Nothing else. There's something on that? Not that I can see now. Just in case, because I don't think people will. If you're watching this right now, then write, I don't know, write banana in the comments, just so I know that if anyone watches this at any point, it can be in like 2 years after the video comes out, I don't care. Just let me know that anyone actually went through the same pain as I did and watched through all of this and didn't just, well, if you randomly skipped through it and found this exact point, then well, hats off to you. Good luck. Well, yeah, got lucky then. Anna Bawa. Marathon. Okosandi. Anything around here? Really? Not quite Bali, is it? Not quite. Nope, just again the same advertisements you see everywhere else. Pudding Bazaar. Great. Anything better here? Paladesa. Banca. Banca must be like a decent region. A decently sized region, at least. God, I'm already looking forward to doing anything else other than this. I think Indonesia must be by far the worst country, right? For this. I've got nothing else to talk about anyway, so let me just try listing off countries that are difficult and comparing them with Indonesia. Like Thailand is not going to be fun, don't get me wrong, but it has loads more information than Indonesia does. Just, finding out the exact place might be a bit rough. What else is difficult? Russia can be annoying, but a lot of Russia is still far easier compared to this. I'd say unless you're like out really in the middle of nowhere, where even then it's not difficult to find out where you are because you'll usually find signs that tell you, okay, this massive city is like 600 kilometers away. And that makes it easy to tell where you are most of the time. But apart from that, it can be a bit difficult to pinpoint sometimes because there's lots of long straight roads in Russia. But it's not that bad. What am I really not looking forward to? Montenegro is god awful. I'm really not looking forward to that. Because it lacks signs badly. I can't read that, can I? No. I can sort of read it. I can tell it's got nothing useful. Is anything else bad? I've already done South Korea, and that was incredibly easy for some reason. Japan is pretty easy unless you get really unlucky. Labu. Isn't Labu some sort of island? Although that just reminds me of Malaysia again. Yeah, I don't think it's an island or anything like that. Or is it a city in the Philippines? Somehow Labu feels familiar, but I don't know where from. We'll ignore it. The Ukraine can be a bit rough, but should be nowhere near as bad as this. What do people struggle with? Have I done Brazil yet? I don't think I've done Brazil yet. Brazil isn't too bad. Unfortunately got lots of long straight roads as well. So, but this is Labu. Okay, then I definitely haven't heard of it. So Brazil might be tough to pinpoint too, but generally really easy to find out where you are. Other south. Let's just go through it by continents. Canada is probably not going to be too difficult, although still very annoying. Can definitely be. The US I've already done. Mexico shouldn't be. I've already done as well. I was gonna say shouldn't be too much of a problem. Wasn't too much of a problem. Guatemala is gonna be pretty annoying, but yeah, Guatemala is still way easier than Indonesia, just because it's way smaller as a country. What's next? Colombia. Have I done? I think I've done Colombia. I'm not sure if what out of Ecuador and Colombia I've done, but I think I've done Colombia. Ecuador is okay. It's not great, but it's not Indonesia. Chile I've already done. Argentina can be rough. I'm not very much looking forward to that, but it usually has plenty of signs and distances. as I'm now actually entering another town here. Nothing new, but an actual road. Oh, we actually have a road here that looks decent. Okay, I like this. What do we have here? I'll probably go in both directions for a bit to check it out. Bunker again. Let me just head this direction first quickly. While I still have hopes for this. Let's see. Anything? Are you gonna give me any information? Oh, that one might have been something. We go back to that. I can find it again. This one here. Provincie Kepulauan Bangka. But that's just not a province. Let me actually sit up in my chair. Okay. Kepulauan is not a province. I can look through all of it again, but it's just not. South Sumatra, that's Bencoola, that's West Sumatra, that's Jambi, that's Riau, that's North Sumatra, and that's Aceh. This is not a province. Unless there's some weird island I'm missing. But I wouldn't think so. Wait. What about this? Isn't that just... No. Not these either. Piling, Talibu. I don't think... No, these don't have coverage. I'm sure of that. Are these part of Indonesia? I mean, you shouldn't have coverage either. It doesn't matter if they're part of Indonesia. No. Provinsi Kepulauan Bangka. What if it's like a really small province somewhere that just never stood out to me? And I highly doubt it, but I mean, that's Bangkalan. So that's a start. But I don't see anything else here of what I looked at before. But I do feel it generally fits with what I expect the area to look like. Anything here say Bangka? No, as expected, everything just says Bangkalan, as it should. But it would be close to Surabaya as well and be consistent with that too. It's annoying. And it's annoying because I just can't find it. Saroka. I'm gonna continue. Do I continue this way though? I'll continue this way for a little bit longer. Police. Yes, police. IMA call center. Pudding Bazaar. Jalan Raya Pangkal Pinang Mentok Pudding Bazaar. or Bangka. Is that, what is that? Not sure. Do those islands seem familiar? Like this would stand out as an island. I saw it, but it doesn't look familiar. Bangka Belitung Islands. They are islands. Oh god. Okay. So now let me find them, please. Okay, so okay, this is at least not hopeless anymore. Wait, what am I looking? Pudding Bazaar. That's probably a good idea. That seems to be big. I can't see it though, right now at least. Let me look through here a bit more zoomed in. Kai Pinang, Pudding Bazaar, Sanku. Ooh, Sanku. Now, how the hell am I supposed to pinpoint this? Goes up. And eventually there should be one road that goes off here to the southwest. This one started somewhere over here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's a sharp turn. There's these two houses. Maybe, let me actually go. Is there a road south here? Not really. Yeah, there is here. Let me see how far to the next bend. Quite far, to be honest, before it really bends. So I think, considering there's no other house, it's just, yeah. Yeah, I think this is a good bet. Let's go with that. 3, 2, 1. 5k. One more round. And it's not in the middle of nowhere. Thank you, Risi Pereira. I don't know it. I don't know it, but I'll find it. Kepulauan Riau. What does it say? Pereiran. Riau. Pereiran. Doesn't really ring a bell from before either when I was looking for it. But let me zoom in on that again. Is it up here? No. Okay. It's fine. I'll look around a bit more. But this looks big. Buana Central Park. Bukutara Bazaar. Buana Central Park. What do we have here? That's a ship. Kota Batam. Batam is here. Yes, yes, yes. It's slow. I should have restarted Chrome beforehand, but it's fine now. It's all fine. Just need to find out the ship is here. Kantor Post, maybe something like that. Which road is this? Jalan Marta Dinata. Is it this one or is it this? Oh, it's actually south. Maybe it's not in Batam then. Ship to the south would suggest this one, maybe Tanjung Pinang. No, it's not south either. That's now confused me a bit. Maybe this one? Tanjung Guban? Potentially. What's it called? Marta Dinata. It actually says here. Batu Besar. Nongsa Satu area. Batu Besar. Let me actually check it once again there. Martalinata. Permaisuri. That wasn't what was on there, right? It also says Kota Batam. Okay, I'm gonna check Batam then. Or even if the ship to the south doesn't make much sense to me, maybe it's over here actually. That slightly makes sense. Maja, no, Martalinata. What would make sense here? I'm not even sure. Let me travel this way. I don't know. See what I can find. Kepulauan Riau. Looks like a hotel or something. Okay, what was that? Let's say. Yeah, that's Jalan Martadinata. Rumah Sakit Otorita Batam Hospital. A hospital is something I can look for. Rumah Sakit Otorita Batam. That's not quite it, but the road is called something different as well, so it's not it. It would fit here, but the hospital's not here. Rumah Sakit, and we're back into central Batam. What about over here? Do we have a hospital here? I don't see one. But literally everything says we're in Batam. We have to be in Batam. But where's the hospital? Where's the road? Can't find either. But this road, no. It was right on the coast as well somewhere. I just don't... there it is, Mata Dinata. There it is. Okay. Alright. This is the police station, Perairan. Sort of goes north here. Where's the police station though? Actually, do I have a side road or something like that? Which way do I go? Bus stop, and there is a side road here to the north. Does this have a name or not? Actually, this is right where this is. So this is the police station, or this is one police station at least. There's a bus terminal. It's north, so here it should then go south. Yeah. It's right. How do we exactly, like if I point it exactly to the west, somewhere like here, but is this close enough for a 5K? Just to confirm, where would this lead? This would lead to the hospital. Of course it would. That certainly looks like a hospital. And then it would lead up there into the middle of nowhere. Let me go back to the hospital. Yes, and it has that triangle there. That's fine. How do I pinpoint this? Straight north should roughly put me... straight south, sorry, should roughly put me equal to this building. Right? If I put it literally straight south, and if I look at the center of my screen towards the north, or towards the south, sorry, I pass by that If I go straight south here, that should fit. And if I look straight west, I pass by that slightly above it. Which, not quite. Like here, maybe. Oh, let's go for it. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, it was a bit more over there. I don't care, I've got 5k. And the torture is over. I actually didn't travel that far for this. Did I even look at where I traveled in round 4? I don't think so. I want to watch it. I want to see it in the summary. Show me. That wasn't that awful though, I don't think. I mean, it was pretty darn awful. Don't get me wrong, but compared to round 2 at least. God, it started so easy with round 1. I mean, round 1 wasn't even that incredibly easy. I just hadn't completely I hadn't been devastated completely yet. All right. Could I have gotten the rounds quicker? Banca, definitely could have gotten them quicker. I had no idea those were their own provinces. I mean, it makes sense for islands to be their own provinces, but yeah, I had that name. I didn't have that name in my head at all. Round 3. No, honestly, no. The name doesn't show up. No. Round 5. Yes, definitely. I didn't take that long anyway. I mean, it took like 8 minutes, but I could have definitely done that in like 2. If I hadn't been if I hadn't been here for 2.5 hours, basically. Round 1. Round 1 was nice. Did that pretty well, I think. Didn't have to travel too far, especially because it is technically in the middle of nowhere pretty much. So I got that pretty quickly. And now round 2. You know what? Don't even think I could have found that much quicker. Yes, now that I look at it, Ryung does stand out a bit. But, and Bajawa is yeah, maybe. Oh. Yeah, maybe. I'm just glad it's over, to be honest. No. What would yes. Promised you I'll look at the distance here. Let me have a look. Get me out of that. And let me, yes, that works. So, where did we start? We started up here. So first of all, I mean, I traveled some of the ways multiple times, so I'll actually count that twice, because I definitely did travel it twice, because I don't know a good other way to do it. So that just, I didn't travel all that way twice and back, but I traveled so much between these things here that I'll count that as pinpointing inaccuracy. Oops, that's the wrong way around. I need to do it the other way then. Do it this way. And I won't like do it extremely accurately of every little curve, because we'll be here for another 2 hours. But I do want to know. I actually traveled. Let's go like this, because I did travel up here and I traveled that little thing, so I think that evens it out. And then began the route to hell. Or maybe even the route to salvation, but the route through hell. I'll just make up for all of these curves later on. Like, say there was a lot of curves. Let's make up with this. Just to roughly even it out. And we'll get through here and then put in an extra bit here, just so that's roughly equal. You know, this is not a completely accurate measurement of our route. It would be cool if the path logger could do that eventually, but I think that would be incredibly hard to... would it even be that hard? I don't think it would be that hard, but I don't know if it would take extra processing power during the game, which would be not ideal. So you'd have to make it do that after the game, maybe? Or have some sort of option where you can click, okay, please calculate the distance for this path I took. Because if it does take processing power off the game, then as you saw, sometimes they're already sort of at the limit with it. So that wouldn't be ideal. I don't even really know how far south I have to travel, but I'm just assuming that I'm not even close yet. Just cut straight through here, go over there, cut through here, just cut through that, sure. And make it a bit longer, just to compensate again. Just cut through that. Go down here. Just cut through all of that and make it a bit longer here to compensate for that. Cut down here, then make it a bit longer here. Cut through that, then add on a bit here. Sure, cut through all of that, but put one thing here. So that roughly equals out with this and all of that that I cut there. Where am I right now? Actually, I'm already close to, if not there. Where did I go to? Oh yeah, I did have that little spell as well on towards Poma. There's the airport. Yeah, pretty much exactly made it. I just needed this more, and now I'm exactly where I went. So that's 50 kilometers, which actually isn't that much if you think about it. It was just hell going through all of those turns and with slow GeoGuessr. And if you want to go from those 50 kilometers, you actually also need to add, add this little route here, which we'll just do like this. How far did I go? Up here, and then we'll add, like, for all I've skipped, we'll add this much onto it. There's another 4 kilometers, so 55, let's call it. But yeah, and I know we traveled for over 100 kilometers in 2 rounds in Australia, but those were straight roads, very straight roads. This was not straight roads. I don't even remember where it is. This is not straight roads. This is not fun. Actually, because I'm already here, and because the video is like 3 hours long anyway. Actually, I'll have fast forwarded a bit of it, I guess. So it's only going to be about 2.5 hours, I guess. But I also do want to quickly check out. Which one do I want to check out? Was 3? No, 4 was, I think, the one I wanted to check out as well. Because that went on for a while, along 51 minutes. That was only 5 minutes shorter than round 2. It didn't feel as awful, because for a lot of it, we were near villages and we did have signs, but it also still felt dreadful, to be honest. Close that tab. All right, that's fine. Where do we start? Started here. Well, we started in terms of where do we start on measurement, and let's just get that with it. Sure, that's fine for pinpointing. Just head down here into Tempilang. Wait, where did we go? Oh, not all that far down. Actually stopped here and headed. Actually, does it have coverage? It does have coverage in Tempilang. I don't know. I hope that wasn't good information there, because I ignored it. And then down here, sort of through here. I think this should be realistically, it should be a lot closer and a lot shorter than the other one. Actually, though, I'm not even sure, because this was a lot more straight roads. Now that I think of it. Bring me over here. Here, up there. And eventually I make it up here, but how do I do that? Aligning in over here. That's how I do it. Then up there. And then follow that road to Pudding Bazaar. Sure, I can do that. Here. Through here. And then eventually we make it here with 52 kilometers. So it was actually like roughly the same, slightly closer. Less curves, just as much pain, almost. Actually, I don't even know. It's just the pain is all blending together in my brain. But we got. I didn't even properly realize this until just now. We did get 25k, so we actually completed it. I'm assuming no one else of my friend list has ever gotten 25k there. No. The time they took was shorter, of course, but no one's gotten 25k yet. I have. And I hope you enjoyed this video more than I did. Thanks for watching it. However much you watched of it, I totally understand if you skipped through most of it. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope I'll see you guys next time. Bye.